All right, tonight I'm starting a new season in NASCAR 2003. This is going to be the 1985 Winston Cup Series. This is the car I'm going to be driving. This is the number 86 Dole Buick. It was driven by Clay Young in the 1986 race at Riverside, or one of the races at Riverside. I forget which one. But it was the only time this car was ever ran. So I'm going to be using quattroBob's 1985 set that has every roster. So trying to find a number that wasn't already taken was pretty tough. But I found this car. It looks pretty cool. So I'm going to be driving this one. So with this car set, yeah, there's a roster for every race. So I'm going to run a different roster every time. The first one's Daytona, of course. And there's a lot of regulars like Rusty Wallace is in this set, Earnhardt, Ruttman, Bodine, Kyle Petty. Bill Elliott finished second in points this season, won like 10 races at Superspeedways. Darrell Waltrip, he won the championship. Neil Bonnet was Darrell's teammate. AJ Foyt ran some races. Rudd. There's David Pearson right at the end of his career. Bobby Allison, Tim Richmond, Cale Yarborough. And Cale Yarborough was very, very fast in the races that he started, but he didn't start short track races. He only did the speedways. So I'm only going to have him in the speedway races, but when he's in there, he's going to be in the top five. Harry Gant is in here. Richard Petty. Labonte was the defending champion in 1985. He won the championship in 84 in this car. Greg Sachs got his first win in 1985 at Daytona for the Pepsi 400. Benny Parsons. I see Morgan Shepherd was in like 6 different cars with 6 different numbers. So it might make calculating points a little more complicated, but I'm pretty sure I figured out how to do it in the program I use. Lake Speed finished second in the Daytona 500 that year. Buddy Baker, Ken Schrader, Sterling Marlin, and the Canadian Trevor Boyce. So all the regulars and every race is going to have a different roster. So I'll see a bunch of different back markers in this season. All right, this is Daytona. 100% is 200 laps. This is the Daytona set. There were 40 cars in this race, but there's going to be 41 for the 40 cars that actually started this race in real life, and then me. Using the updated Superspeedway AI, so I'm running at 93%. Realistic, all boxes checked. And even though this one's checked as realistic, it's guaranteed to be a clear race. I only run clear races at Daytona and Talladega. All right, this is my Daytona vintage track. I created this track. I mean, basically, I just took the default Daytona track and then like removed some fences, some catch fencing, did some different lines. Trying to create this grandstand was pretty tough. I haven't really figured out how to create some trackside objects by hand or like from scratch. But like this awning or this covered grandstand was actually at the top of turn 1 at Indy. And I did have a program to kind of like edit it a little bit, so I was able to kind of form it how I wanted to. So it looks okay. It doesn't look as good when there's no crowd there, but it looks a lot better during the race. And then redid a bunch of track walls and stuff. So this is the track I'm going to be using. Yeah, so my qual and myfast, these are just like kind of hybrids between the fast and expert setups. Going to be using the 13-gallon fuel cell for this race. In real life, the race was unrestricted, which I haven't really figured out how to do in this game. But they were going between 35 and 40 laps every pit stop. So 37 laps is perfect to simulate how often they were pitting in 1985. All right, I'm going to qualifying. And qualifying is really important. Normally, I don't really care where I start. It's a long race. But here, you got to stay in the lead draft. And with the MasGrafx formula and the updated Superspeedway AI, the field is going to get spread out pretty quick. So the lead group is going to be about 20 cars. And so I have to stay in that lead group. So I think I'll start about 25th. But as long as I'm in the inside line, I should be able to get up in that top 20, no problem. If I start on the outside, then it gets a little more complicated. And it can mess up the start.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
So in my practices, trying to start in the outside line, you get kind of stuck between slow cars and you just can't really get up close in the draft with the leaders. So if I could start like 19th, that would be perfect. Even like 21st or 23rd would be perfect. That would be good enough. But I would rather start like 23rd than start 18th. Just so I can be on the bottom line.
One more lap.
Okay, 24th. I don't want to start in 24th. If I have to, though, I'll just bull rush my way past a few guys. You got to stay in the lead draft. From 20th on back, it's the field's going to be pretty broken up.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
27th. Okay, that's not great, but that's the low line. So as long as I can get up here by the end of the first lap or two, I think I should be okay. And I can take, I never understood how to pronounce his name. It's like Wowak. As long as I can get up under him going into turn 1 and then past these two coming off turn 2. And then I should be able to go 3 wide with someone going into turn 3. And that should get me up in the top 20 by the time I'm coming off turn 4 of the first lap. And as long as I'm in there somewhere, I think I'll be fine. I can run like 15 to 20th, something like that in a group with those guys. But at the beginning, they get in this huge pack, and it takes a little while for it to get kind of broken up into smaller groups. And then everyone back here is going to be like single file until they group up together, and then it's just a huge group of lap cars until we start lapping them, and then it gets sorted out and pit stops and things like that. All right, well, I'm in 27th. I would rather be in 27th
Drivers,
than like 20th.
Start your engines!
See, I'm pitting right behind the 98 car. Who is that? Trevor Boyce, the Canadian. So I'm pitting right behind Trevor Boyce and right in front of Mike Alexander. This is the Aero 88 mod, and the windshield buildup is pretty intense with this mod. So I'm going to be looking forward to pitting every 30 some laps just to get the windshield cleaned. And I'm pretty sure I'll just be doing 2 tires and fuel every time. I'll see as I get closer what tires I should do first, and then I'll just flip them. Team Bill and Darrell Waltrip and Bill Elliott, and then Kel Yarborough. Those 3 are lined up on the inside row. I don't like that. Those 3 are going to take off right from the start.
Get ready now. Going green.
Hopefully they start passing each other and then make it a little easier to stay caught up.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
No out of bounds rule in 85.
Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Still there.
All right, I'm pretty solidly in the lead draft now.
Clear outside.
looks like Rudd is passing Bill.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside.
All right, I'm not going to get to the lead,
Still there.
so I really don't care to be in the front of this group, since I'm not going to get to the lead anyway. As long as I'm just in the draft, I'm good.
Still there. Clear.
All right, whoa, this is a good spot.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear. Car inside.
Thought I could stay in front of Jimmy Means there.
Clear. Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Oh, someone's hitting the wall up there. I didn't see who that was.
Car outside.
Might have been like Ken Schrader or something.
Clear.
All right, the field is starting to look a little more single file up here. I think Gant is in the lead. When they get single file like this, that's when I worry about losing this draft. I got Dave Marcus, I think, behind me. No, I can't let you pass, Dave. Alright, we're coming up on a slow car. As long as I can just hang with these dudes for a couple more laps, we'll catch the slow car and that'll help out a lot. Alright, coming up on the slow car on the back straightaway. He should get stuck in the outside line here.
Outside. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
Alright, that worked out pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay with Kale here. With them all single file like this. Need your help, Dave. Alright, I think I'm going to let Bobby Hillen go here. He's going to make the move.
Car inside. Still there.
Hopefully I can slot in behind someone.
Still there.
But I don't want to be last in this group. But second to last is okay. Alright, I'm 3 wide on the outside now.
You're up top, 3 wide. Car inside. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Alright, should be coming up on the first pit stop. It says 11 laps. That'd be 37. Okay. Oh, what about tires? It's like the left front is worse than the right front, so I'll get left front
Changing just the
or
left
get
sides
left
this
sides.
time. Left sides only. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Clear.
See, Jeff Bodine is pretty fast, and now he's kind of tugging along this group, and now they're pulling away a little bit. Hit the apron a little bit in turn 3, but I couldn't see it with all the dirt on the windshield. All right, so I'm now in a little 3-man group with Tim Richmond and Dave Marcus. And I don't think I'm far enough behind the leaders. I think I might be able to make up some spots on the pit stop.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Didn't look like anyone pit that time. And I think that group that Jeff Bodine was leading, the second group, has caught the first group, but a couple of guys have fallen out of the second group. I kind of want to let Dave Marcus go here.
Inside.
Oh, okay, now we're 3 wide. Tim Richmond's on the inside.
You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. Clear inside.
God, I couldn't see the turn. All right, I think I should be able to hang with these guys. If not, I think next lap or the lap after is going to be pit stops. Okay, one guy pit.
We're almost out of fuel. You're going to have to come in for a splash.
All right, looks like me, Dave, and Tim Richmond are gonna pit next lap. Well, I'm pitting next lap. I think they'll probably be pitting next lap too. I started 27th, I think. I'm looking for the 86. It's blue and white pit flag. Pit board thing. Blue and white 86. All right, coming in this time. All right, Tim Richmond's coming in. Dave Marcus doesn't look like he is.
The leader's pitting now. Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
All right, blue and white 80. Okay, here it is. Oh, it's yellow and white.
Go, go, go! Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. The leader's pitting now.
There's Dave Marcus.
Inside. Clear.
If I can hang with Bill here, I'll just let him take me back to the front, but I think he's going to catch a draft off of Cale Yarborough up there, and then he's going to lead me. And he's going to take Tim Richmond with him, and I'm going to get stuck back here with Dave Marcus. Okay, that helps a lot. I mean, Dave is pretty far back there now. If I could hang with these two, I think I'll be all right. I think I pit right on laps 37. So that should get me to 74. All right, I need Richmond to try and make a pass on Bill Elliott here. And there's now some slow cars mixed in with all these fast cars. And Bill is sniffing the draft off of him and pulling away from me. Hopefully that slow car slows him up a little bit. God, this is such a horrible feeling when they're pulling away and I've got it floored. I mean, there's nothing I can do, but don't want to make it easy. Okay, yeah, that blue and yellow car is slowing them up a little bit. Okay, good. Just need to get back up there a little bit. Come on. And now I'm going to catch him right in the turn, and he's going to slow me up.
Car outside. Clear.
Okay, this red car is really slow. I think that might be Sterling Marlin in the 95.
Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
By the way, next pit stop is going to be right sides.
Changing just the right sides this time. Right sides only.
Okay, I think we're catching Del McCowart.
Outside. Clear outside.
How did Bill get stuck way back here in 17? He must have had a bad pit stop or something. And Tim is not passing him, so I'm just trying to hang on to this little draft here. It's pretty far back to Dave Marcus now. But I'm just not quite fast enough to hang with these dudes unless they start passing each other or running up on slow cars or something. Yeah, I can hear the tone of the engine go down, so I've lost those two. I think if it was me, Tim, and Dave Marcus, it would be all right. But Bill Elliott is just too fast. I'm surprised Bill fell this far back. All right, well, Dave Marcus is catching me. I'm betting he's in his own little group now. So I'll just have to leech off their group. Yeah, Dave Marcus, Phil Parsons, that was Marlin in the 95. I'm pretty sure I can hang with Dave Marcus and Phil Parsons, so if they get up here and I draft with them, I think I'll be all right. I'll just hang in that group. How far am I behind the leader? 16 seconds? And Dave is 20 seconds back. All right, here comes Dave and Phil Parsons. Going to kind of block them off, kill their momentum.
Clear.
All right, good. Hopefully I'll be in the middle. I think that's the best spot for me. Probably should have blocked in there.
Clear inside.
All right, I think that's Marlin behind me. Yeah, okay. Guys, just not one to stay in line. Just doing the leapfrog thing.
Clear.
Alright, we're actually staying in line a little bit here. Hopefully Phil just stays put. You're not going to gain anything by trying to pass him right here. And as long as we just stay 3 in line like this, we're catching that bigger group in front of us. If I could tell Phil and Dave, like, just stay like this, guys. I don't know who's in that group up there. It could be just a bunch of lap cars, but I imagine there's some people who got stuck out of the draft in those higher groups. Like maybe Bill Elliott or Tim Richmond or someone. It may just all be lap cars. Yikes, I'm the last car on the lead lap now. And Bill Elliott and Tim Richmond eventually caught that group in front of us, Yarborough. Yarborough was on the tail end of the next group. Bill probably caught them as they were going through this traffic.
Flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track.
Okay. Because of a wreck? No, it looks like just a debris caution. All right, well that helps a lot. That'll keep me on the lead lap.
Close. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 66 car.
All right, get 4 tires and fuel. Come out. I'll be the last car on the lead lap and 21st. There's going to be a whole line of lap cars on the inside. So this restart could be a little dicey, but 3 wide is no problem as long as I don't end up 4 wide. 4 wide can be a problem, especially in turn 3. Ooh. But jeez, come on guys. But if I get to the bottom and just take people 3 wide, I think I can make up a bunch of spots. But the field will break up quite a bit
Keep it under
again.
55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Past the 95 car. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval.
All right, yellow and white, 86. Here we go. Oh, I want to get 4 tires. I can't change it. All right, I'll come back in next time.
Turn 1. Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 2.
I should have changed that to get 4 tires.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 71 car.
All right, well, it's not going to cost me any positions to just come in on the next lap, so I'll just come in on the next lap and get 4 tires and top it off, and I'll still be last car on the lead lap. I haven't practiced a restart here like this, so I'm not really sure. I think it could get a little cramped with a bunch of slow cars on the inside.
Stay behind the 3 car.
And fast cars on the outside. Like dudes going 3 and 4 wide and stuff. They go 4 wide, then it's likely to have a wreck. As long as they go 3 wide, it shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully, I can use some of the slow cars to my advantage. All right, I'm going to come back in and get 4 tires.
Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval.
Hitting around all these lap cars.
Tires all the way around this time, guys. The pace cars in turn 1. Go, go, go! Yes, we nailed that stop. Great work,
Oh, yeah.
guys. The pace cars in turn 2. Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
I've been thinking about that, like in this season, since
Pace
there's
cars on the back straight. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 71 car.
since there's such a disparity between the fastest cars and the slowest cars, the field will spread out quite a bit, which I like, because I like having lots of lap cars, but the restarts I think will be even more messy, because guys will just get stacked up on each other. And I mean, here I don't think it'll be too big of a deal, but like going to like Pocono, yikes. Or even like Charlotte and stuff. If there's 2 equally long lines, then those slow cars up front are just going to make a mess on the restarts.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 71 car on the outside line.
Like this restart at Charlotte would be scary. I would just hang back for a while and let it sort out. All right, well, hopefully I can go a little further than everyone now that I topped off the fuel. Yeah, on this restart, I'm kind of in a perfect position here. I'm just going to get low and just start 3-widening all these guys. And there's, as far as I know, there's no damaged cars, so since it was a debris caution. Is anyone out? No one is out of the race yet. Yeah, like Doug Hebron and Del McCowart, who knows where they're at in here. I think I see Hebron. I think he's the number 10. That red number 10 about 4 cars up. All right, on the green, just gonna hit the gas, go low, and just start passing cars.
Get ready now. Going green.
And as the field breaks up, hopefully I'll be in a group that's a little closer to the front.
Green, green, green.
Come on.
Car outside. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Still there. Clear. Inside. Clear. Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Clear. Outside. Still there.
Okay.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
Got to be a little careful about that, I guess, at full speed.
Outside. Clear outside. outside. Clear outside.
All right, looks like I made up 7 spots on the restart. Petty's making a move here.
Still there.
Here comes Ron Bouchard.
Clear.
Wide for the lead. Bill, Darrell, and Kale. But Kale's on the high side, so he's going backwards. Looks like he got back down. All right, here's Harry Gant behind me. I'm guessing he got stuck behind a slow car, and I passed him right on the start. And he's caught back up, and he's pretty fast.
Car outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside.
Okay, Richard's going 4 wide.
Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
God, look how close they are. The
You're on
43 and the
bottom, 3
64.
wide. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Clear. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Still there. Clear.
Okay, Ricky Rudd's going
Car
by.
inside. Still there. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside. Inside. Clear.
All right,
outside.
they're looking for wide again here.
Clear. Car outside.
Boy, how did Terry and Kale not wreck right there? I was like, you know, at least I'm close enough that when they spin, I'll just cruise right under them.
Clear. Outside.
Terry was half on the apron
Clear
though.
outside. Outside. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear.
All right, seeing some slow cars coming up.
Clear outside. Outside.
Still 14 laps till the next pit.
Clear outside.
4 wide right here. That one wasn't too bad.
Still there.
All right, there's 3 slow cars up here, but at least they're drafting with each other, so
Clear
the
outside.
slowdown won't be as bad. But the slowdown is coming.
Clear.
And it's getting hard to see out of the windshield.
Car outside. Clear. There are the cross flags. We're halfway home.
Halfway. It's weird he said it as we were getting lap 102. I wonder if he was saying something the lap before and so he didn't get a chance to say it. So then he said it this time. All right, catching the slow cars. Just tiptoe through here a little bit.
Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside.
All right, it was the
Still
10,
there.
Dumb car in the 0, and then that 31 car. So I'm by all of them now. All right, when's the pit stop? 7 laps.
Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside. Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
All right, got a little buffer back to the group behind me. I guess they really got slowed up by those slow cars. This is a good spot to be in for pit stops. Okay, someone's pitting. We're all migrating up high here.
The next car is the leader. Still there. Clear.
Oh, I need to change the tires. What am I doing? Lefts?
Changing just the left sides this time. Left sides only.
Oh, something just happened to Tim Richmond.
We're almost out of fuel. You're going to have to come in for a splash.
All right, I'm pitting next time. Kind of by myself here, but that's all right. Let's watch out for these dudes coming off the road. Just 2 tires, right? Yeah, 2 tires.
Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The leader's pitting now.
All right, yellow and white, 86. Watch out for the 95.
Go, go, go! Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
All right, got out in front of Buddy Baker. I don't know if he's coming in. Yeah, he's coming in.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Boy, Sterling was coming out of his pit right as I was coming in. Almost caused a wreck on pit road.
Tires all the way around this time, guys. Outside. Clear outside. Outside.
There's my drafting partner, Dave Marcus.
Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear. Inside.
Sterling was out there. I thought I was gonna run myself into the wall.
Still there.
But I wanted to let Jeff Bodine go.
Still there. Still there. Clear inside.
Okay, that red car, I think that's Tim Richmond, but he is really slow here. No, that's the 64.
Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
Let me back up, Earnhardt. Thank
You're
you.
on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, that's the 64. Okay, that's going to be a problem. He's down on like 6 cylinders or something. That is not a good situation, but that'll help break up the field, and I think I can take advantage of that as long as I don't get caught up wrecking because of it. All right, I gotta watch out for him. He'll be back in like maybe 7 laps. Yeah, Gant is way faster than me. I really should let him go. That's AJ Foyt on the apron. Not sure what's up with them. But I don't want to lose these guys. All right, I'm gonna let Harry Gant go. And late speed is coming. I don't want to lose these guys, but they're so much faster than me. I need those slower cars to kind of hold them up a little bit. Or I need them to be racing like that. There's Jim Sauter in the 89. Apparently Jim Sauter had 11 kids.
3 wide, car outside. Still there. Still there.
At least as of 1985, he had 11 kids. Is that AJ Foyt again on the bottom? It is. I wonder what's going on with him.
There.
He's coming back on the track right here. Okay, yeah. All right, so he was low. He must have been going down pit road, and then he was coming back on the track right there.
Still there.
Someone's pitting. Not sure who that was. All right, well, I made it up to 6th for a second there. But the guys in the top 10 are much faster than me. I just can't hang with them. Looks like they're hitting a slow car here. All right, I think they're about to catch that 64 car right here. Yeah, they're just splitting him. Oh, damn. I was hoping he would hold him up a little bit. Boy, I don't even know that it took 7 laps. All right, it's lap 122. I'm about to pass him. I'll see what lap it is the next time I come around for him. See how many laps it's taken to lap him.
Car inside. Clear inside.
But yeah, I mean, when a slow car like that, if he should have blocked those guys and held them up a little bit, but they just totally split him. And they didn't lose any momentum. It didn't help me at all. Here comes my drafting partner, Dave Marcus. I'm gonna see, I don't see anyone behind him. So if I let him go and just, oh Jesus, if I just get on his bumper,
Still there.
then I should be able to just draft with him.
Clear.
I didn't get damaged for that, did I? No. I just hit the wall out of nowhere. All right, this dude is looking pretty slow too. Yeah, he is really slow. All right, I'm going high.
Car inside. Still there. Clear inside.
All right, now there's 2 of those guys to worry about. I think this is the 1 car up ahead of me. Yeah, Dick Brooks. What position is he in? 32nd. I don't know about this idea. I think I'm going to end up 3 wide on the outside. Maybe.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track. Still there.
What's with all these debris cautions?
Still there. Clear inside. Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 95 car.
How many guys are on the lead lap? $19. All right, now I'm genuinely concerned. Like, where is the 64 gonna line up, and that 17, that silver car, gonna line up? Hopefully behind me. I don't see him right here, though most of these guys are lead lap cars. Oh, 4 tires. Okay, I'm getting 4.
Pit road is now open. Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Pass the 1 car. The pace cars in the tri-oval.
All right, 86, yellow and white.
The pace cars exiting the tri-oval. The pace cars in turn 1. Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
Wow, these guys are getting 2 tires.
The pace cars in turn 2. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 22 car.
I didn't think that those guys would get 2 tires. Figured if it's a caution, they'd get 4. Like Rusty and Buddy Baker. Whoops. All right, there's 19 cars on the lead lap. There's 39 cars in the race. I'm thinking about coming down pit road because I would rather start last and then I can jump to the inside. If I start in front of Harry Gant and Bill Elliott, then I'm going to be stuck on the outside going into turn 1. And I don't want to be in that position. It'd be much rather be on the inside and be able to take guys 3 wide. So I think I'm just going to roll down pit road here and just let those guys have those 2 spots.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Pass the 33 car. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval.
Just don't kip me on pit road, guys.
The pace cars in turn 1. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 48 car.
Okay, it's Ken Reagan in the 17 and Clark Dwyer in the 64. Only 71 to go. What is Bobby Allison doing? Is he coming? Is he gonna pit? All right. Well, hopefully he's out.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap.
All right. Where is the?
Stay behind the
Okay, there's the
on the outside
17.
line.
There's the 64. So the 17 is lining up in the second row up there, and he's gonna be going like really slow. So I imagine at some point he's gonna get put up high by another lap car, and he's just gonna block the either the middle lane or the high lane, the third lane, and then the 64, same thing. And I don't know if Bobby Allison gonna come out behind me. Yeah, I think I see him. He's coming out of the pits right now. He's ruining my plan. See, I would like for him to be in front of me, and then on the restart I can just dip down below these guys and go 3 wide on them. All right, well, I think I'm gonna restart like this. And I'll just dip down immediately, and if he wants to go around me on the outside, he can. Or, you know, I may beat the 64 into turn 1 on the outside, because he's only a few cars ahead of me. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do.
Green, green, green. Inside. You're up top.
Yeah, see that 64 is already slowing everyone down here.
Still there. You're up top, 3 wide. You're up top, 3 wide. Car inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Inside. Clear.
All right, I guess the high line was the way to go. Can I hang with this group, or have I lost them? No, I'm good here. right, went green on 133.
Clear.
Come on. Not fast enough to get under him.
Car outside. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside.
All right, went green on 133. Let's see how long it takes to catch those really slow guys.
Clear outside.
There's already one slow car up there. Oh, and someone driving through the grass. What is he doing? That's Bobby Hillen. He's got some kind of problem.
Car inside.
That was a little
Clear
awkward.
inside. Still there. Still there. Clear inside. Outside. Still there.
Oh, they're wrecking. They're
Yellow
wrecking.
flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Clear. We got trouble in turn 1. The next car is the leader.
Just don't run into me.
Outside. Clear outside. Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 22 car.
All right, just trying to be a little extra cautious. I think I knew that guy was going to slide down the track, and I wasn't sure where he was going to slide down. And then you got AI flying up here, going to run into him and T-bone him and stuff, and just want to stay out of that mess. All right, well, I guess I know the trick on the restarts. Just stay high and fly by everyone. And as long as I get past those two slow cars, I'll be fine. Still only 2 guys out. Alright, well, I'm getting 4 tires and fuel. Yeah, I have it set for 4 tires.
Pit road is now open. Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Past the 8 car. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval. You're too far forward. Back up. We'll give you 1.5
At least
cans
it's
of
under
fuel.
caution. Gotten pretty good about that,
Pace
but
cars in turn 1.
you gotta do it at least once every so often.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 2.
Is that Lake Speed? He's stuck on pit road. I wonder if Lake Speed was in that accident.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 0 car.
Is Lake Speed on the lead lap? Yeah, he is. Let's see who's going on pit road. I don't see the 17 or the 64 there. Are they staying out? There's the 64. He stayed out. I don't see the 17. All right, well, now the 64 is going to line up like second. Yeah, the 64 is going to line up first. And then who knows where the 17 is. All right. What a mess. Oh, the 17's out. Thank God. $60 to go. Only need one more pit stop. And there's now 18 on the lead lap. And 20 that will be on the inside line. All lined up behind the 64.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 88 car on the outside line.
All right, well, I guess I'm just gonna do the same strategy. Worked out pretty good last time. I'll just stay high and hopefully the outside lane will be all single file and we'll just be able to fly around all these lap cars. And hopefully I'll pass them all by the time I get into turn 1. It may work. All right, going green on 143. It's gonna have to be one more stop.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Green, green, green! Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear. Outside. Clear.
Boy, Buddy Baker is looking a little slow. I wonder if there's something wrong with him now. Boy, losing this draft right now would not be good. The next position behind me is Buddy Baker, and he's got a problem. So if I fall out of the draft, I just got to find some lap cars to hang with. My buddy Dave Marcus is up like in the top 5.
Car outside.
All right, Rusty's a little slow too. And Yarbrough is not running like he was.
Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. We got a wreck in turn 4. You got a slow car down low. You got a slow car down low.
Jesus.
We got a wreck entering the tri-oval. Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 4 car, past the 55 car.
Hopefully that started a huge wreck and a whole bunch of people got involved, but it looked like it might have just been Earnhardt, Yarborough, and someone else. I didn't see who Earnhardt, what the first wreck was. It might have been Lake Speed. I don't know. All right, well, that's some free positions. Not quite far enough to go the rest of the way. So even if I pit right now, I'd still have to pit again. Should I stay? Yeah, nah, most of the people are pitting. All right, I'm gonna pit. I was thinking if I stay out, then I would be right up front for the restart. And I'd be able to get around those slow cars.
Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Past the 89 car. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval. We'll give you 1 can of fuel.
Boy, that last one was hairy. I'm glad I got around that. That could have been a mess.
Go, go, go! Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
Yeah, there's Earnhardt all busted up.
The pace cars in turn 2.
He got the tow truck back.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 64 car.
Okay, I just noticed that every time I come off pit road, the spotter is telling me to stay behind someone, but it's not the right person. Like he should have said stay behind the 48, and he said stay behind the 64.
Stay behind the 84 car.
Or yeah, the 84, not the, wait. There's an 84 and a 48. Okay, that's the 84. So I think I'm getting a weird spotter call right when I come off pit road. Oh, okay, now the 48 wants to get in front of me, which is where he should be. So when I came off pit road, he shouldn't have said stay behind the 64. He should have said stay behind the 48. Not sure what's up with that. I wonder if that's something that has to do with the track edit, but I don't know what I would have done to mess that up. Okay, someone just blew up. Hopefully it's the 64. It's a red car. I wonder if the 64 was the first car in the pit line, like in the pace line, that didn't go down pit road. And so when I came off pit road, the spotter only looked at what was the last car in the pace line and said, stay behind that car, not recognizing that those guys beat me off pit road or something. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be messing up the standings or anything, so I don't think it's a big deal, but it's just a little weird.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 71 car on the outside line.
That was the right call. Oh, I didn't see who went down pit road. Was it the 64 or is he in front of me? Where's the 64? Okay, the 64 is still out here. Okay, he's like right in front of Phil Parsons there. He's like 3 cars ahead of me. All right, well, I'm back with my drafting partner. Me and Dave Marcus, we're going to the front. And there's, oh, I think Earnhardt's out. Yep. Yarborough, Bouchard, Rusty Wallace, all out. Hevron's out. Earnhardt is a 1 lap down. He might be stuck on pit road or something. All right, well, 14 on the lead lap. The 52 is driving on the apron. I think he might have just blown up. It's the same thing that happened to Tim Richmond earlier. All right. Min 13th, 50 to go.
Get ready now. Going green.
And it looks like we're going to lap 201. I don't know. We'll see.
Green, green, green. Inside. Clear.
All right, now I'll do the 3 wide strategy.
Clear. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. Still there. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside.
And I know Buddy Baker's a little slow, so stay down here with Kyle.
Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. Clear outside.
All right, I think I'm 3 wide outside.
You're up top, 3 wide, inside. Clear. Car outside. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Clear. Outside. Still there.
Ooh, hit that apron a little bit.
Still there.
Coming up on the 64. Pass him on the straightaway here.
Outside.
Forward.
Clear. Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
It looks like Daryl was in the lead, and he got past that slow car. Everyone else got hung up. He had quite a lead, and then they finally caught back up to him. We're catching up to more slow cars here. Earnhardt is one of them. The other one is the 67.
Inside.
Jeez, my bad.
You're up top, 3 wide. Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Still there. You're up top, 3 wide. Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Okay, no damage from scraping the wall again. Okay, I think I see that red car up there. Pretty far up there at 64. And it looked like there was another car that the leaders are catching right now. Oh, okay, someone's pitting. Who's that? Is that Bill? That's Bill. All right, I'm definitely just doing 2 tires. Okay, this is a 64. God.
Car inside. Clear.
I thought Terry was gonna wreck him.
Changing just the left sides this time. Left sides only.
All right, maybe I won't get any tires on the last stop. I mean, I won't need them, And if it gets me out a little faster, it'll be worth it. I'll see when I get closer to pit stops. Still 19 laps from pitting. All right, here comes Ricky Rudd behind me, and he's towing somebody. I'll just take the low line. They can go high. Oh, is it Ricky and Terry Labonte? I'd rather they not just completely fly by me. I'd like to at least get some draft off of them.
Clear inside.
Okay, Ricky Rudd's pitting. All right, I think I'm just gonna do one last stop for fuel and not worry about tires.
No tires this time, guys.
Now, I'd rather Terry stay out for a little bit longer so I can draft with him. I don't have to pit for another 13 laps. Uh-oh, someone blew up. It's Bobby Allison. I think that's the 64 coming up. Yep. Okay, he's going on pit road.
Car inside. Clear.
All right, Ricky Rudd is already pit. One can. You know, my crew chief has run me out of gas on the last lap here once before, and once at Richmond. So I don't trust the crew chief. But I don't want to stay on pit road any longer than I have to. So I think I just have to trust the crew chief that he's going to give me enough fuel to make it to the end. All right, there's a red car coming back on the track. I think that's the 64. This could be a little messy here.
Clear inside.
Okay. And there's Del McCower in the 0. Oh no, that was the 67.
Clear outside. Still there. Clear.
Twenty to go. Coming up on a slow car. I think that might be Dave Marcus. I'm guessing he's pit.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
6 laps. If I could lead a lap here and get 5 bonus points, that would be good. Coming up on Earnhardt, all slow. All right, Terry's coming down. I'm gonna come down right now. Hopefully I could stay with Terry.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
God, I hope I didn't speed. I don't think I did. Earnhardt was right on my bumper.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go! Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
God, if I sped, I'm gonna be really disappointed.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Okay, I didn't speed. That had me really nervous.
The leader's pitting now.
All right, that worked out pretty good. I'm right with Terry Labonte again. I was thinking of staying out, but when I saw Terry coming down, I was like, oh, maybe I should just come down with him and have a drafting partner. And it looks like I got way more fuel than I needed. I figured the crew chief would have run me short and only given me like half a can or something, but it's like he gave me plenty. All right, where am I at here? Ricky Rudd is 5 seconds behind.
Next car is the leader.
All right, that was Kyle Petty. I'm guessing Kyle Petty was the leader the last time. I wonder if I passed him for position? Or if I think he was behind me. I think Daryl will be the leader and I'll be in 6th. Yeah, okay, Kyle Petty's now falling back. And it looks like as long as it's Terry Labonte by himself, then it doesn't seem like I have any problem staying in a draft with him. I can't close up on him. So the only way I can pass him is if he gets held up by a slow car. But right now, I mean, as long as I just hang here with Labonte, I'll come home 6th. I'll be okay with that. Unless on like the last lap or second to last lap, he gets held up and I can get in front of him and then hit the start finish line before him. But Rudd is pretty far back there. Same with Petty and everyone else. I think everyone has made their pit stop now. I don't want Labonte catching the draft of, looks like we're coming up on Bobby Hillen. If he catches the draft of Hillen and then takes off with Hillen, then he'll leave me back here and I'll fall back to Ricky Rudd and Kyle Petty in that next group. So as long as I can hang here with Terry, I think I'm good for 6th. Okay, that's not Bobby Helen. Okay, that's Waywack, Wowick.
Outside.
All right,
outside.
Definitely didn't want him coming down in front of me. See, Daryl is in the lead. Okay, I see Jeff Bodine. Oh, okay, here's the 64. Watch out for this dude. I see Jeff Bodine up here. He's the white and yellow car. Oh my God.
Car outside.
Jesus. These lap cars. All right, I could just block the bottom line and force Terry to go around me on the outside if he wants. And then I can secure a top 5. And I think me and Terry hooked up, we should be able to catch Jeff Bodine here. I know
More to go.
if I was behind Terry, we would definitely catch Jeff Bodine.
Car outside. Clear outside. Outside.
Yeah, I think Terry's going to make that move on the outside, no problem. All right.
Still there. Clear.
Looks like Daryl and Bill are fighting for the win here. And Harry Gant's right in there too. All right, if I can get like the 64 car on the last lap, then I may be able to pass both of these guys and finish 4th. If not, it looks like I'm coming home 6th, and that ain't bad. Bill Elliott's now back in the lead. This is 2 to go. All right, I see 2 lap cars coming, but that's Richard Petty, and it looked like David Pearson. So I don't think I'm going to get any help from lap cars. All right, white flag.
White flag. 1 more lap to go.
Daryl's back in the lead. Okay, maybe I can follow Jeff Bodine and get past Labonte. I don't know. My car just isn't that strong.
Outside.
All right, I'm under him. it's gonna be close. Did I get him?
All right.
I got him.
Checkered flag.
All right, I got 5th.
Great job, buddy.
All right, I got to see a replay of that. That had to have been really close. All right, I got 5th. That's the whole first half of the race. It was a struggle. So I'm pretty happy to finish 5th. Based on the first half, it was looking like I was going to be stuck around 20th the whole race. Boy, Richard got all sorts of damage at some point. And that last pit stop, I thought for sure
Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500
I had
in
sped.
seconds.
Never led a lap though. No 5 bonus points. Okay. Export. This was 01. Daytona. Save 01 Daytona. All right, so Darrell Waltrip ended up winning it. Bill Elliott second, Harry Gant third, Jeff Bodine, and then I beat Labani by, that's tenths, hundredths, 2 1,000ths of a second. And then Kyle Petty, Ricky Rudd, Neil Bonnet, 9 cars on the lead lap. Buddy Baker, Hillen, Petty, Schrader, Marcus, Ruttman, Alexander, Lake Speed, David Pearson, Phil Parsons, Benny Parsons, all the way down. Okay, Slick Johnson was in that 31. He went out with an ignition failure. Clark Dwyer, 10 laps down, that guy. 64 going all slow. That helped me out a lot in those last couple runs, though. Allison was out. Means, Yarborough, Bouchard, Rusty Wallace, Hevron, Reagan, Sachs, and Richmond. Okay, I want to look at a couple of replays. One was so there was 2 debris cautions in the first half, I think, and then there was a wreck in turn 1 that I thought was caused by Lake Speed, but I don't remember what lap that was. Let's see, hold on here. Where's Yarborough? Okay, he made it to lap 148. And I think he was taken out in that wreck. So that wreck with in turn 2, that was right before that. Maybe 120. Let's see, there was the front group. And then there I am. I don't know that I'll ever find it. It was somewhere in here. Let's see. Oh, there's someone's pitting. Okay, it's green. It's green. Okay, right there it's yellow. Let's see if it was up here in turn 1. No, the caution's already out right there. And that wasn't the wreck with Earnhardt. I don't know what that one was. Yeah, because that looks fine. Okay. So it must have been after this. Oh, those restarts were a mess with that 64 car. Okay, there's the next caution. Yeah, okay, there it is. Who's up there? Lake Speed, I thought so. Yeah, they're coming up on, this car was super slow too, but eventually he blew his engine, or maybe this wreck knocked him out. But Lake Speed's, he's trying to pass him low, and just, well, I don't know if he was really trying to pass him at that point. He just ran right into the back of him. Yeah, I mean, he's trying to go low, and this dude just kind of cuts down. And you have a wreck. Okay, and no one else got in that. Oh, there I am, man. I almost lost control driving on the apron. But I wasn't sure where these guys were going to come down, and there was a bunch of dudes around me. Where am I? Yeah. Let's see here. No, that's... Yeah, see, I'm trying to drive on the apron and let these dudes go around. And then when I got loose and saw that this car, that's Lake Speed, was sitting right in the apron where I was driving, then I tried to get back up, and then I almost went up and hit someone. See, it's one thing to watch out for these cars, but all of these cars, these are the ones that worry me, because they'll just fly in there and run into the back of you. See, like, look at Ricky Rudd right there on the corner of my car. Now, he's not up alongside of me. He's kind of behind me, but still. The AI, man, when they start trying to avoid stuff and they get on the apron, they don't really look out for you like they do on the track. So then I flew up and almost hit the 48. All right, so that was kind of a close call. Got through that one. And then the next one was Yarborough and Earnhardt. Yeah, let's go back to Yarborough. Okay, yeah, right here. Yeah, I was following Yarborough. Look at that Buick. That's so cool. Oh, okay, see, they're going 4 wide. Oh, yeah, and that reminds me of when Labonte was trying to go 4 wide, and him and Yarborough were touching, and Labonte was driving on the apron. The AI, they can handle 3 wide, but going 4 wide into turn 3 it's like a wreck 50% of the time. Now, and I think I saw it happen 4 times, and it only caused a wreck once. So maybe 75% or 25% of the time. Yeah, right there, Richard comes down. And Richard, Earnhardt, and Bouchard wreck. And then Yarborough gets into it right there. Oh, and Rusty rear ends Bouchard. And did that guy hit Rusty at the end of that? It's like someone's about to nail Rusty. Oh, okay, no, he got around. All right, let's see another angle here. See, and just real quick, see, this is really hard to see. Like, if I was this car and I'm like, okay, I'm 3 wide going into the turn, how do you look in the mirror and see not only Harry Gant, but Richard Petty, and then Dale Earnhardt making a move on Petty, and then realizing I'm 4 wide? That's tough to do. I did a pretty good job of realizing when I was 3 wide in this kind of situation where one guy's trying to pass me, and then another guy is trying to pass the guy who's trying to pass me, and all of a sudden I'm 3 wide on the outside. That happened 3 or 4 times, and I noticed it. But a situation like this, I don't think there's any way I would notice that. That's like a guaranteed wreck. Yeah, right there. Richard comes down. Oh, a speed shot. Let's see here. And I almost ran into the back of Yarborough. And I don't know how all those cars got by right there. I thought for sure they were just gonna totally pile up right there, but some good wreck avoidance on the AI's part. Let's see it from my perspective. See, I went high, which I think was the right move, but then when Yarborough hit whoever he hit, then he almost like bounced off right in front of me. Right there. Okay, he hit Bouchard and then barely I got to the left of him. That's what I mean about these AI just fly in there and get themselves as part of the wreck. Right there. That could have ended my race. I mean, if I had run in, it looked like I was gonna hit Yarborough like square in the back. I don't think that would have caused too much damage, but if it had been engine damage, I mean that's the end right there. That would have sucked. All right, I want to see this last pit stop. I thought for sure I was speeding when I came on pit road, but guess I was just under something. Yeah, I saw Earnhardt coming up behind me. Okay, I'm going 90. Oh, okay. Speed limit 65. No, it's 55. Okay. Yeah, I'm speeding right there. But I guess I got down low enough. I got down to 48, so it kind of offset. I don't know. I was pretty lucky right there. I think I was right on the line of speeding. And the only reason I was going that fast was because Earnhardt was right there and I was feeling intimidated. I didn't want him to run into me. So I think I might have gotten away with it or sped just a little bit. Yeah, and then I just got gas. I gotta say, I wasn't too sure about this Dole car, but that car is looking pretty sweet right there. I don't know, something about that huge grille on the front. Just looks really old school to me. That's awesome. All right, and then getting my doing the gas and go, and then I came out right behind Labonte. That worked out perfect. Okay, let's see that last lap. I just barely beat Labonte to the line. Okay, here. Okay, Labonte's passing Jeff Bodine there. Okay, this is the white flag. Jeff Bodine goes to pass him back. Let's see here. Just get up alongside of him. I'm still thinking he's going to get a run off turn 4. Yeah, he gets a little run. We're pretty close. Side by side. Oh, man, that's close. Oh, look at that. Man, just by a couple of by that big grill, I beat him. If I had been in a Chevy, we would have tied. But that big grill got across the line right before Labonte. That was perfect. Yeah, that was a great run to the checkers right there. Man, that's close. That's awesome. All right. Let's see. So I exported. Yep. I saved. Yep. Done. And Daryl Waltrip wins it. Okay. Let me see if this first race should be pretty simple to do the points, but the points may get a little complicated as the season goes on with all the different rosters. Let me see here. Okay, 85 Daytona. I already put it in there. Results, import. Going to E5. Race results, Daytona. Okay, there were 4 cautions, 2 debris cautions, and then those 2 wrecks. Okay, got it in there. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, this is where it gets tricky. So right here, you got to go through and make sure all of these match. Like D. Waltrip, that's Darrell Waltrip. Okay, Bill Elliott, Harry Gant. Like there's a Brent Elliott. So when Brent Elliott and Bill Elliott are in the race, you're going to have to signify like which one was Bill and which one was Brent. Because the game goes by first initial, last name, and it goes by number too. So sometimes the numbers change, and so it gets a little goofy. All right, Jeff Bodine, me, Labonte, Kyle Petty, Ricky Rudd, Neil Bonnet, Buddy Baker, Bobby Hillen, Rich Petty, Ken Trader, Dave Marcus, Joe Ruttman, Mike Alexander, Lake Speed, David Pearson, Phil Parsons, Benny Parsons, Bobby Woback, Lenny Pond, Davey. Okay, see right here, this is Dick Brooks, but it has Davey there. So now I got to find Dick Brooks right there. Okay, that should be Dick Brooks. Jim Sauter, Sterling Marlin, AJ Foyt. See, that's not Chet Phillip. That is Slick Johnson. Slick Johnson. Dale Earnhardt, Del McCower. See, that is Morgan Shepard, not Buddy Arrington. That is Trevor Boys. Clark Dwyer, Bobby Allison, Jimmy Means, Cale Yarborough, Ron Bouchard, Rusty Wallace, Doug Hevron, Ken Rakin. Okay, Ken Reagan. This is Greg Sachs. And Tim Richmond. Okay, that's correct. We got him in there correctly. Okay. All right, close and then export. Oh, and I need to change this. 5 points. All good. Right. 85 points. Okay, after one event. Darrell is in the lead. Yeah, Darrell is in the lead, 185 points. So he led the most laps and he led a lap. Bill Elliott in second. Harry Gant, Jeff Bodine, Terry Labonte. I'm in sixth. Well, I'm tied with Terry. Right? Yeah, me and Terry are tied in points. I have a top 5. I should be in 5th. Terry should be in 6th. Then Kyle Petty, Ricky Rudd, Neil Bonnet, Bobby Hillen Jr. in 10th. Yeah, see Bobby Hillen, but I think he led a lap, and so that's why he's in ahead of Buddy Baker, even though Bobby Hillen finished 11th and Buddy Baker finished 10th. Something like that. All right, I'm gonna go through the points and make sure that they're calculating correctly and stuff, but that looks right to me. Except these would be flipped because we're tied. I would be in front of Terry Labonte. All right, so I haven't led any laps, but I'm sitting in 6th, looking good. All right, the real race. I've watched this race a couple of times recently. There were only 19 cars running at the end of this race. All of these dudes were out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He was out too, Neil Bonnet at the very end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 18 cars running at the end of the race. The last car still running was Clark Dwyer in the 64. 18 cars still in the race at the end, and only 2 cars on the lead lap. Bill Elliott and Lake Speed. And really, Bill Elliott was dominant in this race. I mean, he led 136 laps. The only person that could really challenge him was Cale Yarborough. But Cale blew his engine on lap 62, and at that point, it had been just Bill Elliott and Cale Yarborough 1 and 2 up in the lead. Third place was way behind him. So once Cale Yarborough blew his engine, it was like, okay, unless something happens to Bill Elliott's going to win. It was pretty much foregone at that point. But all of these guys, Ron Bouchard went out, Kyle Petty, Cale Yarborough, Tim Richmond, Richard Petty, Bobby Allison, Dale Earnhardt, Benny Parsons, AJ Foyt, Phil Parsons, David Pearson, Trevor Boyes, the Canadian, Harry Gant, Terry Labonte, Dave Marcus, Dick Brooks, Lenny Pond, Joe Rutman, Sterling Marlin, and Neil Bonnet all went out. So, I mean, halfway through the race, it was like they made a joke. It was like all stars down in the garage because all these dudes are like future Hall of Famers and they're all just hanging out in the garage in this Daytona 500 trying to get their cars fixed. So a lot of dudes who, wouldn't have had as good a finish ended up getting pretty good finishes in this race. Like these back markers, like Jim Sauter's way up there, Slick Johnson, Clark Dwyer, 18th, Bobby Waywack. I got to figure out how to say that last name. Mike Alexander, Ken Schrader did well. Bobby Hillen, Rusty Wallace, Jeff Bodine, Greg Sachs, Ricky Rudd, Buddy Baker, Darrell Waltrip, and then there's Bill Elliott and Lake Speed, the only ones on the lead lap. And after the race, Lake Speed was in tears, just with how Lake Speed is a very religious man, and he was in tears just saying how great God is that he was able to be in this race and that they got a sponsor, and then he finished second, and he was on top of the world when this race ended. And they went to go interview him, kind of like, oh, here's the runner-up, here's who finished second. But he was pumped, man. Like he was feeling great. It was a great race. Too bad so many people went out, but that's okay. That's how it was back then. It was cool. And let's see. Yeah, after this event, Bill Elliott in the lead, 185 points for 175, and then the 2 5 bonus points for leading a lap and leading the most laps. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to this season. The next race is at Richmond Fairgrounds. I've been doing a lot of track editing, so I have a Richmond Fairgrounds. I think it looks really good, but I need to test it a little bit. I've also made like a new Rockingham that's 80s-ish. I haven't started Atlanta, but I'm going to make one of those. I'm going to make a Charlotte. I'm going to make all those tracks. I already have a Bristol. I have a Darlington. So once I get the rest of the tracks made, I'll be able to get through more races. And I'm going to do the Riverside, 2 races at Riverside. And Richmond Fairgrounds is next. I think that race will be pretty cool once I test it and make sure it's good to go. And by the way, if anyone sees these tracks and or these cars or anything and wants to download them, there's a link in the description. Feel free. All these tracks that I make, I'm putting up in a media fire. And so if anyone wants them, feel free to download them, distribute them, give them to your friends, whatever you want to do. I'm totally fine with it. And if you find any mistakes and fix them, let me know. I would appreciate that. Like getting that weird spotter call when I was coming off pit road a couple of times in this race. All right. If you checked out that race, thank you so much for watching. That's it for this one.